You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980. My name is Les Brown, and we thank you so much for joining us. We're talking about handling and dealing with starting all over again, and we've heard some stories. Whew. And you think your situation's bad, sometimes you need to hear some other folks' stuff, and you begin to put things in perspective. The number to call is 888-539-2980, 888-539-2980. Let me share with you what we're up to with this program. It is designed not to focus on the problems of the world, but focus on how you can begin to stretch yourself and to challenge yourself to overcome any challenges that you might be facing in life. And part of that is the spreading of positive messages. I encourage you to go to my website, lesbrown.com. That's lesbrown.com. Not only will you find a message there called It's Possible, but we have something else that's a gift for you. It's a series of motivational messages that will come to you, and as you listen to them and view them, as many business people and owners of various types of businesses have listened to, and sales professionals and just everyday people who want to advance their careers, and young people. We're excited. Young people as young as 8 years old that love the motivational materials. It's at our website, and we invite you to go there and view them, because the goal is to create a community of greatness. I believe that the answer to all of the stuff that we're facing is, number one, to transform the collective mindset. Be ye not conformed to this world, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Number two, expand the skill set. There's not a shortage of opportunity. It's just a shortage of capacity to take the advantage of the opportunities that's in this new economy, in this global economy where we are, and to create communities of greatness. We have an entertainment-driven culture as opposed to an accountability, achievement-driven culture. We are here to produce. We're here to grow and to develop and to live a life of contribution, to make a difference, to leave our mark, to leave a legacy. Legacy is what lives after we leave. So that's what we're up to with this program. And we thank you for listening and spreading the word. You are helping us when you do that, as well as go to our website and view It's Possible, lesbrown.com. It's possible. Hey, George, thank you so much for your patience and holding on. And I want to know, how did you start all over again?
I was telling the operator, I haven't started all over again, but I feel that my life is going to start over again really soon. I'm married with 4 young kids, and things are just going downhill pretty fast.
Okay, hold it just a minute. First of all, you want to stop saying that. You don't want to say that, because when you claim that things are going downhill fast, George, guess what? It's going to happen. Death and life is in the tongue. And the reason that my favorite book says death and life is in the tongue is because most people speak death rather than life. You want to speak life into your situation. So what we want to talk about right now, how you're going to turn things around for you and your 4 kids and your wife. So tell me, what needs to happen first?
I think my wife is just kind of like at her wit's end, where she doesn't really want to be married to me anymore. And I don't know how to bring her back.
Okay, well, you haven't figured that out yet. You can't say that. See, watch your language, because how we live our lives, people don't realize that there's power in the tongue. So you got to claim what you want. You're figuring out a way how, in the midst of this crises means danger in the Chinese language, but it also means opportunity. See, the natural human tendency is to judge according to appearances, to say my life is going down, my wife, she doesn't want to keep the marriage going anymore, and everything is a disaster. That's the human tendency. But when you have vision, you have faith, you're willing to call forth those things that be not as though they were. So the first thing that has to happen is that you got to get your mind together. You've got to become grounded and rooted within you, and you got to say to yourself, George, you got to have a conversation with yourself. And I've been there on many occasions in my life, and I know other people who have done it, and if they've done it, and you've been in situations, haven't you been in a situation before that you had to talk to yourself and to get yourself out of that situation?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what you're going to have to do right now. You're going to have to do that. You're going to have to talk to George, and you got to have a conversation with George and say, George, you got to deal with this. You got to man up. This is no time to back down now. You got to man up. You've got to begin to feel and have the mindset, number one, that you, no matter how bad it is, that you can make it better. That's number one. Number two, you got to have the spirit of expectation, even though you have no evidence to point to. Even though it's not evidence-based, you got to have the spirit of expectation that things are going to get better for me, things are going to get better in our relationship, in my marriage, things are going to get better for my kids, things are going to get better for our finances, things are going to get better. See, you got to sometimes we have to be willing to get fired up and begin to use our energy, and it takes energy to move yourself from where you are right now. You can't be casual about this. You got to get fired up within yourself to saying, I'm turning this around, because there's nothing, George, there is nothing as powerful as a made-up mind. Am I correct?
You're correct.
And George,
I'm in sales, so I know that for a fact.
yes, and George, you have what it takes. As I speak to you right now, I can hear a difference in your voice when you said you are correct. I hear the real George back there. You are not a loser. You are not a guy that just fold up. That's not who you are, George.
Okay. All right, Les. I'll do it. I'll definitely do it.
Yes, and I'm glad to hear you say you would definitely do it, George, because you can. You got comeback power. You can do this, and you don't want to just go through this. You want to grow through this, and you'll be a bigger and better person on the other side. Say, yes, I can do it.
Yes, I can do it.
Say it with some more conviction.
Yes, I can do it, Les. I will do it for my family, for my wife, for our future, and for God.
Yes, absolutely. And for you, George, for you.
Oh, yeah, and for me.
Yes. God bless you. I love you, George.
Thank you, Les.
You got the power to make it happen. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Thank you so much for listening today. Join us tomorrow from 2 o'clock until 4. This is Les Brown, Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy, saying, always strive to get on top in life, because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. Take care. You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980.
Here's attorney Zoran Basic.
An important bit of information that most people don't know is that the average dementia patient suffering Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or some other form of dementia can live in a nursing home 7 to 10 years.
Host of Basic Family Affairs.
That's 7 to 10 years of skilled nursing home care at $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 a month. Again, this is a topic most people don't speak to, and very few actually even recognize.
Sundays at 3 on KFWB News Talk 980.
Live from Progressive.
Let's take another call.
Hey, Flo, ever wonder if you offer too many discounts?
Never. Homeowners, safe driver, snapshot, pay in full. Right now we offer more discounts than ever.
Doesn't that seem a bit excessive?
Wait, is this Bill and Tom from another insurance company?
Hang up.
Busted.
Getting you all the discounts you deserve. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and its affiliates, Mayfield Village, Ohio. Prices vary based on how you buy. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Would you like an additional daily income? Maybe start a more profitable career. How would you like to get an extra $400 every day? Click on your radio banner now and see how you can earn extra cash. You can go from zero to a full-time income in 14 days. Get started with no experience. Replace your current salary with just a couple hours a day by clicking on your radio banner now. What are you waiting for? Click on your radio banner now to check it out.
4 o'clock.
KFWB, KFWB HD, KCBS FM HD3, Los Angeles. KFWB News Talk 980.